guys, welcome back. This is going to be part number 12 of Satan's Hollow. We're going to put this coin door together, and then we are going to put it on the cabinet. So the first thing I want to start with is putting this new badge on here. I have the old one and the new one. So I'm going to lay the old one on top of the new one so that we can drill the 6 holes that we need, and then we can put the rivets in it. Now the rivets are these little tiny brass rivets that I have here. Now I don't have the tool to open these up on the back side. I guess I could probably pound a screwdriver through there and it might open them up. Maybe we'll try that. I usually just use some super glue, but maybe we will try that since these are hollow. Maybe we can just tap a screwdriver in there and get those to open up a little bit, and then they'll just hold in place. So first thing I want to do is find a drill bit that is going to fit in these original holes here, which I forget what size it is. I think it's a 7/64. Might be a little too big. Maybe a 3/32. Yep, 3/32 fits. I mean, it's like a snug fit, so that'll be good. So now we're going to drill out these 6 holes. I'm gonna put my drill on low just so that it's not spinning too quickly. I'll move this off to the side. I have a paper towel underneath it so I don't scratch it all up. I'm actually gonna sit this on top of this cup here so that when I drill my holes, my shavings go down into the cup. Well, that didn't work out too well. Line this back up. Okay. This one I'll just have to do outside the cup. Right on the edge. And this new one has sticky back, so we can stick it in place and then get the rivets in there. Okay. So now, let's leave this protective coating on here for now. Move that cup out of the way so I don't spill anything on it. Let's see if we can line this up and stick it in place. Want to get your metal shavings out from underneath it first. If we have to go back through with the drill after we stick it on, we can. But I'm hoping that I can use the outline that was left from the old paint as my guide. And that looks pretty good right there. So now let's flip this back over. Actually, let's stick a rivet in there. Tap it down. Might have to drill it a hair more. Let me get my drill bit here and we'll just go straight down. Okay. Just gonna get rid of this in the garbage. I'm gonna shake it out over the garbage can. Okay. Now, just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna fold it inside out just in case there's anything left. Just try not to scratch the new paint up. This is honestly the hardest part of the whole coin door, putting these stupid rivets in. Let's just see if we can do these two first. Let's just see if by chance, see, they don't stick through enough to bend them over. So I can't bend them over. That's why I haven't been doing it, is because they barely come through the backside. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some super glue here. This is a new bottle. I think I might have to open this up, I'm not sure. Oh, you spin it inwards and then it pops it. Fancy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a dot of super glue on this one. As you can see, I kind of really coat over top of it and around it. And this is the gel control, so it doesn't run all over the place. So now we can stick another 2 rivets in because that glue should not really run anywhere. Let's just see if we can't get the rest of these rivets in. These things are so small. This one just does not want to go in. Got it. Okay, let's glue up these other 4. Okay, now we'll just let that sit while we start putting this thing together. So now what we need to do is, these are the original coin chutes, believe it or not. Remember how rusty and corroded they looked? I'm gonna reuse them. I have new ones, but I don't want to change them. I want to keep the original ones because they look so good. So we're going to put these on first. So we need to lift this up and get our little tiny carriage bolts and get them through the hole here. Sometimes it's easier said than done. We'll get the nut started. Of course, I got the wrong side on here. I'll get it in a minute. Let's get the other one started. Then I got to go grab 2 new 25-cent badges. Then we can put those in. Then we're ready to put the coin chutes in and all the mechanisms and stuff, and then the wiring harness. And then we can go bolt this on the cabinet. Just want to make sure that I'm doing this right. No matter how many times I do this, sometimes I forget, but nope, we're right. Okay, let me go grab those 25-cent things. Okay, I have my last 2. I need to order more. And go figure, I just placed an order yesterday with Arcade Shop for the red buttons and some rebuild kits for some monitors. So it would have been nice to have put some of these on there. But now I'm going to have to order these. But I mean, look how awesome those look. I'm going to have to order more because I got a couple more Midway coin doors I need to do. Now this one here has this one here, this bracket right here coming off of it. So this little notch here goes in the top, and then this one's a round hole. You just kind of slide it right in there, just like that. And then we put our nuts on there, and I think, yep, this bottom nut we got to wait to put on because that's where the light bulb goes. So we need to just put the top one on for now. Hopefully this isn't in the way. I just stuck my finger in super glue. Hold this with my head. Okay, we'll have to put that bottom nut in afterwards. Let's get this other 25-cent one out. And these have a clear protective coating that you have to peel off. If you don't, they look kind of crappy. And this one just takes a normal one. Once again, slot goes up towards the top. We can only put the top nut in for now. Okay, beautiful. Now we have these. Need the smaller nut driver. Should get my drill. Be a little bit quicker. I'm gonna go get my drill because it's magnetic. I'll just keep the camera going because I actually know because I gotta go find it. I think it's over by the game. Okay. This will make it a lot easier having this magnetized. Oh, my rebuild kit for the power supply is supposed to be here tomorrow. It's currently in Cleveland, so I should have that tomorrow when I get home from work. If that's the case, tomorrow night we can do the rebuild on the power supply and maybe see if we can get the game to turn on. Then we're getting close. Wrong one for that one. That one's a smaller one. Okay, that is one side on. Let's grab this other one. You know what? Did I just put it on backwards? Sure did. Yep, I did. This one goes over here. They didn't have them both hooked up when I took it apart. So we are going to have to fix some wires on here. I wonder if this fourth one needs to come on. Nope, it doesn't. Okay, good. If you guys have ever seen one of these drills, I don't know if they still sell them or not. DeWalt makes it, but there is no forward or reverse on the drill. You either rotate this way or you rotate that way. By your wrist rotating is the direction that it picks. So, you know, if I rotate to the right, it's going to tighten. If I rotate to the left, it loosens. It's pretty cool not to have to deal with a switch. I've had it for years, and I can't say that I've really looked to see if they still sell them. I'd like to maybe get a second one so I had it. It runs on a real small battery, 8-volt battery. I mean, look at how tiny this is. Comes with 2 batteries. I think it was like $100. Okay, find our little one here for this one. All right, that's on. Now we got to put our coin chutes on. Now we got to put our coin meter on. This coin meter has 24,238 quarters. But obviously this game was converted at one point. So I don't know, couldn't tell you how many were actually Satan's Hollow plays. I don't know if this game ever was popular in the arcade or not. I think it got some criticism when it first came out, saying it was some sort of a devil's game or something like that, if I remember reading correctly. But I don't know. They were kind of weird in the 80s about a lot of this stuff. Oh boy. All right. Okay, that's done. Now let's get drop the coin mechs in there. It's missing a peg, but it should be all right. Am I putting this in wrong? Sure am. These things are kind of gross looking. Why am I drawing a blank here? Yeah, it's missing a peg on this side, but I'm not going to worry about it. I can always find one. I'm not using token or quarters on this anyway, so I set everything to free play. Which reminds me, if anybody knows, I have a free play chip in my tapper and in my Tron cabinet. But I can't seem to find anybody that makes a ROM chip free play for Satan's Hollow. I don't know if they do or not. I just don't know. So if anybody knows if they do or not, please let me know so I can order one, because I don't really want to have to open the door to hit credits, or I don't really want to put a credit button through the coin door either. I don't really like doing that, because when I have people over, then I have to explain it, how to use it and stuff like that. So now we need to get the solder gun heated up. So I'm going to turn that on right now while I'm messing with these wires, so that we can get this soldered back onto here. We're going to do the exact same color location as this one. I think that's what we need to do. There is a third wire here, this black and yellow wire, and I don't really know where that goes to. So we're just going to leave that for now. I do need to go get some zip ties though, because there's some little holes down here. I need to zip tie these wires up, bring it around this way. Is this long enough? Man, they had this thing tight. Jeez. I need to run this one. Needs to run through the center of this coin chute and the door. This got to go through as well. That's my plug for the coin counter. Hopefully I can push that through there. There we go. And we can plug in our coin counter. Okay. Now I got to run this bulb holder through this coin chute. Okay, now we can put these last two nuts on. Where's my screwdriver? I got to get some bulbs for this. I run original bulbs in all mine. You can use LEDs. I kind of like the glow of the soft glow of like the original bulbs. Okay, those are on. I have 3 left over, and I think they were just in here. I think honestly one of them was here holding this in place, and I think the other 2 are just sitting in there because I think they go to, actually one of them is for a key. So let's put this in here. Okay. This is for the hoop for the key, for the back door. Okay, now there's one extra, and I do believe that it was just in one of these holes, kind of just hanging out. I don't know that I missed anywhere else. Doesn't look like it. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go grab a couple bulbs and some zip ties, and I'll come back. We'll get that zip tied up, and then we are going to solder those wires back in, put the bulbs in, and then we're gonna go bolt this into the cabinet. All right, I got a couple light bulbs, put those in. Oh, I forgot zip ties. I have to get those in a couple minutes. I did bring a lock in here so I could put a lock on it. Let's solder these couple wires on. I don't know why they were cut off. Maybe this coin mechanism's messed up or something. There we go. Perfect. It's one. Yeah, this one extra wire, I don't know if there would have been a slam switch or not, but I didn't have the parts to it, plus it would need more than one wire, so I'm not sure. All right, I'm gonna add some more solder to this one so that we can clean out this hole. Some wire stuck in this one. Okay, my wire's in. Okay, grab some zip ties. We'll zip tie these wires off, and then I think we are ready to put the lock on it and then put it in the cabinet. All right, I like to use these real little 4-inch zip ties because they're small enough to fit through these holes, and I'll show you the holes here once I get one or two of them tied off. They're in the bottom of these coin returns. But they're real hard to get to. They're not the easiest ones to mess with. On the bottom of each one there is a hole on the right side if you're looking at it like I am. And then there's two up top here. I believe there is. I'm trying to remember where they had it zip tied. If they had it zip tied up here, because it goes through the coin chutes. So they might not have had it zip tied. I think I'm going to zip tie these together right here. Okay, I think we're good with that. So there's a couple little spots right here on the bottom of the coin return that has a hole drilled. So now let's get the lock on. Then we can peel the label off the front side. The cover over the emblem. This crescent wrench and this nut driver I literally just leave them in the box with all the locks. And that's all I use these for. Alright, I need to see which way this is going. I usually like it to go upwards to unlock. So I need to spin this around like that. Now we can put the latch on it. Okay, now we are ready to take this off of here. Usually you can just peel it around the rivets, it'll come out. Tell me that doesn't look awesome. Look at that. I need to put some oil in these because they're sticking in, but I was just pushing down on them pretty hard. But I can mess with that once it's in the cabinet. So I'm going to go move the camera, find the nuts, and we're going to bolt this into the cabinet. All right, let's get this thing bolted in here. I got my nuts. I want to get a couple flat washers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I have my flat washers, I have my nuts. Put one in the top first. Okay, now it won't fall. Got 3 more to put in. And I do have a coin bucket for this one. I have an extra one from a different, long time ago, years ago, I was buying coin buckets and baskets and stuff anytime I would see them. Good thing I did, because nowadays they're definitely getting hard to find, especially for these midway games. You want to know something funny? I put the coin mechanisms in upside down. I'm just looking at them here. I don't know what I was doing. I was disoriented, I guess. But these things are upside down. Oh boy. They go this way. That should be the coin return part. Hey, look, that they fit too. I don't know how I did that one. What I was thinking on that one. Now that one popped out because it's not being jammed in there, and I was able to pull that one out. Okay. Let's plug this in real quick. That's the control panel, I believe. Yep, control panel. What do we got here? Coin, and then coin control panel. What is this one? Oh, this is a control panel. I don't want to plug that one in yet. It goes this way. Should go that way. Flat, flat, round. Yeah, why is it not going in? There we go. Okay, that's plugged in. See if we have to adjust this latch here. Yes, we do. We're hitting on the wood or something. So we'll just bend that a little bit. Beautiful. It's one step closer to getting this thing finished. All right, that's going to end part 12. Our coin door is done. Hopefully the post office comes through tomorrow and we will get the rebuild kit for the power supply. Hopefully we can get that rebuilt and get our 5 volts and 12 volts out of it. And if that happens, then we can plug in the PCB, plug in the monitor on the floor, and we'll see if we can get it to power up. If it works, awesome. We can adjust the monitor, get it in. So basically tomorrow night, if I can get the power supply rebuilt, getting the voltages I need, we'll test it. And we'll change out that soundboard as well. And then if everything works right, we'll leave it there for tomorrow night. And then the Friday night, I will probably wrap the game up. So hopefully we will be lucky enough to be able to do that. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. This is part 12 of the Satan's Hollow restore. If you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to ask. If you guys are liking what you're seeing, please like and subscribe. And I will talk to you guys later.